Hello beautiful Pisces, and welcome back to Intuitive Energies. My name is Jane and I do readings for the Pisces Collective. Welcome back. We're doing a spiritual message today, and the card that came out for the last day, like I pull cards for the week, Pisces, and the last card that came out for this week, which is kind of like a roundup of everything that's been discussed through the week, was the leadership card. And the big thing is that you are looking at the bigger picture now. You are knowing what's going on and what's happening, okay? You're pulling out from your power, from your root, from your safety, from a place of knowing yourself and feeling safe within yourself. And you're going to take the lead. This card is closely associated to the King of Wands for me, because I find the King of Wands is definitely the leader of all the cards. Him and the Emperor have a lot in common. They're known in their field. You also have the number 81, which comes to the number 9, which for me is always a very divine number. But in this case, I feel that it's split up to help you. I mean, between the 8 and the 1, the 8 being a number of working hard, okay, doing quality work, and the 1 as in, you know, having the magic of the magician, having passed the Fool stage into the magician stage and taking all of that magic to create what you want out of your life. So I love that the 8 and the 1 are in this position. I usually see them 18, and they made it very obvious for me to look at the 8 separately and the 1 separately. But they also form to your 9, your divine, your path, the one that you decided when you were in the 9 vibration to me, which is being in the other realm. 3 and 6 is how we work the 9 into our human lives. I know it sounds weird, but that's the kind of vibration. That's how I interpret it for myself. You are very much leading the way in your life, okay? And if you haven't, it's time to do it. It's time to feel that sense of stability within yourself. We have been working on it for weeks, months, some of us years to get to this point. And you'll always be constantly learning. You'll be constantly working on these things. But it's quite okay. It's quite okay. It's not that you're working on the same things over and over. You'll be working on new things. Because when I say this, I feel like some people are going, why do I have to keep working on the same things? Sometimes you will. Sometimes it's remnants of the big things, you know. It's, they're showing me like something breaks. Let's say they're showing me a glass that's broken, and you pick up all the big pieces and you think you're done, but every once in a while you stare off in the corner of a room and you see something shiny and there's a little piece you missed. So these are the things that you're going to have to be fixing as you go, but it's not a big fix. It's just a readjustment, picking it up and, you know, cleaning it off. And then things function again until you find maybe a little remnant. But at one point you're done with those things and you move on to different things, okay? So just keep that in mind. I'm using, this is the Gateway Oracle cards by Denise Lynn. Awakening ancient wisdom. Deep inner knowing is emerging within me. Look at this beautiful Ace of Cups. Love this. This is, I don't know, I'm doing all this. Why do I sound like a snake? But whatever. Maybe relevant to you. I have no affinity to snakes. There's nothing that I like about snakes. Not personally. It's not saying anything to anybody out there who loves snakes. I have no problem with that. Okay. So, this is saying that you have a lot of wisdom already, okay? This is why you're taking this leadership role right here. Because you feel that wisdom coursing through you. You feel brave enough right now. And it's arising in you, okay? And you feel like this wisdom is being offered up to you and that you're able to use it, okay? So pay attention to like the signs, the synchronicities, the coincidences. That happened a lot with me as I was moving forward in this path. Even when I'd hit that, little piece of glass, I'd deal with it and then keep going. And then I get even more. It's almost like it's the more you do, the more you get. Okay? So you end up having like profound enlightenment growing inside of you. Even if you're not completely aware of it, it's kind of just happening, okay? So this is coming from your ancestors, your predecessors, and all of this stuff is deep within you, Pisces, okay? You carry all of this. It's like an imprint. And this information is, you can have access to it at all times, okay? You've always possessed this. It's just you may have not always been aware that you possessed it, okay? You have greater perception. You are a wise being. And that wisdom is going to support and help others. And that's why you're taking this leadership role as you're going, Pisces, okay? You're getting smarter and not smarter, but you're just getting more in tune is a better way of saying it. You're getting in tune with it, Pisces. Yeah, nice. I like that. There's a lot of master energy coming through with these. They feel very like masterful, like Merlin, like somebody who has it together. I like that. I like that. I like it for you, Pisces. Okay? See yourself as coming into power. That's what I was thinking. Okay? And sharing of yourself. That's what they're talking about. Like, share it with others, I step into my power boldly and confidently. Okay? That red. Okay? You're believing in that root chakra. You feel secure enough to go into it. And sharing of yourself. I am an incredibly generous being. I am an incredibly generous, I give to all. This is like sharing of yourself, sharing of your journey, sharing of what you're feeling and how it's affecting you, Pisces. Yeah, absolutely. Let me see here if I can get rid of some of this glare. I've noticed that in the other videos. Oh, I think that might be the light above. Hold on, Pisces. Yay! Some of you will be really happy that the glare is gone. See that? I just upped my light a little bit. We're a lot better now, right? Right. Okay. Minor adjustments. I picked up a little piece of glass. Fix something else. We're good. It's really not, but it's working for me to use that today. So here we go. Coming into power. Okay. You're coming into your own strength for sure. Okay. Spirit really wants you to assume your power here. Okay. And accept the truth that everything you've ever needed has always been inside of you. Okay. And it's safe. It's safe. A lot of the root chakra has inner child things that we deal with. Things that it's like not trusting the child to make the decision within us because that child has been hurt. And the decisions they made or the people they trusted hurt us. The inner child it's not just about not trusting people. It's not trusting oneself to make decisions. But you're a lot older. You have a lot more information. And you've healed those wounds. And now you know that it's safe to trust yourself. You know that you're working towards your best life and your safest life, If you've given away your authority through your life to things and to people, now is a chance for you to reclaim it, okay? Take your life in your hands and stand in your own light, okay? Right here, Pisces. Just stand in your own light, okay? This is like also with the Seven of Wands, I'm hearing it's like standing your ground, okay? Believing in yourself. Step into your potential. Step into the opportunities. Don't let other people affect the way you think of things. It's your time. It's your life. Okay? And it says the more that you shine brightly, the others will also see the capability. This is how you're going to be sharing with others. They're going to see the glow in you is going to show them what they're capable of. Okay? And it's going to bring a lot of light to the hearts of many. You're going to be, this is a lot about doing by example, by shining by example of how you do this. And you will ultimately share with others what you're doing. This is really nice. Okay? It's also important to share with others. It's important to show others who you are. This world changes because people are willing to put themselves on the line and show a different way of doing and of being. Okay? And the more you do that, the more the universe will support you, Pisces, being who you are. And you need to share all of yourself from the depths of your soul. Okay? Let other people see who you are and the essence of you. Let them feel your radiance and how beautiful you are, Pisces. Don't do it as duty or need to do it. Do it because you want to. And when you do that, you remove scarcity thinking as well, because you're giving of yourself freely. You're not doing it because it's your duty or it's a sacrifice. You're doing it because you want to. Okay? And the more you want to, the universe will want you to. And they'll pour more of an abundance of these things into your life. Okay? And do it because it feels right. Don't expect anything in return. Do things because you want to do it, because you're passionate about these things. Okay? By doing that, you're opening yourself to receive more. It's a thing that's very hard with us. I even struggle with that one. You know, you want to do stuff and you want stuff, and then you're going, I'm going to do it, and then hopefully something will come out of it. And it's just the world we live in, right? But sometimes it's good to do it just because it feels good to do it. It just feels good to do it. All right, Pisces. The Three Cups. Three Cups is about reconnection. Okay? It's celebrating. It's a time to rejoice. It's positive growth. And these cards talk about a lot. Today I'm hearing a lot about being an example to others. I've seen a lot of that recently. It's been shown to me in many videos. And I always feel that the stuff that comes up on my feed is divinely guided half the time. Sometimes I get the weirdest things, and it always applies to something that I'm talking about. Sometimes it's all the way left field, shouldn't even be in my feed, but somehow pops up. And I found that a lot of those times there's something there for me to look at that's important. Sometimes people get involved in things and it's so out of their own energy, and a lot of these people, they say, nobody's going to care what I have to say. Okay? It's not going to make a difference what I have to say. But it does. Don't think like that. Don't think scarcity like that. You know, what you're leading the way in, that what your voice is saying, or what you are putting out in the world to heal and help the world in, is not going to make a difference. You're building connections. You're talking to each other. And you're bringing positive growth to the earth. okay? And you have to remember that even if you are the beginning of that journey, somebody else may see you and pick it up, and they may do more with it, and then the next person may do more with it. For every great person who is making a difference in the world today, it began on the shoulders of somebody else, okay? I'll just give you an idea, even just comedians, okay? Laughter, funny. How many people use Jerry Lewis as their person to have, gotten their comedy from? The Jerry Seinfelds or the Jim Carreys, okay? They looked at him and he inspired them, okay? Whether, regardless or not, you like any of those people, I'm just setting an example that at some point there's the granddaddy of something, and some of us may be that. I may never reach stardom or fame, what I'm doing now, but I may eventually talk to one person where one word, one sentence, one thing of hope propels them forward, that they want to become more and do more. And by doing that, I may never reach anything but what I do here every day. But that person maybe become one of the greatest people who reaches the masses. And if their voice propels and talks about balance and love and infuses some positivity in the world that changes it in any way, I'm completely okay with that. That would be a mission statement I could live with, absolutely. Even if I would fall into obscurity and nobody would ever know who I was. And that's what you need to be passionate about, Pisces. You need to know that even if you do reach stardom, it's great. But even if your point in life is just to connect to people and plant the seed that will make these grow into great big bushes, you did not diminish yourself in any way. You actually fantastically, beautifully, directly involved in all of that. Okay? Yeah, they're showing me that. They're showing me this. Absolutely, Pisces. Look at that tower. You coming into your power and being that leadership, it's going to make some things crumble to the ground. Things that no longer serve a purpose on this planet. Okay? So never diminish your power in this world, your power to lead by example. Okay? Never ever diminish your journey. It could be this small to somebody, but it could make a world of difference to the rest of the world in the next coming generations. I'm not saying that some of you will not go out there and become, fantastically known. I'm just saying that it's not the end all and be all. Sometimes you are a point in history that changes everything, and you never even knew it. That's what I'm getting from them. You may seem like an insignificant little point in history, but your contribution to it is extraordinary and so much bigger than you'll ever notice. It's like connecting the dots backwards. They're showing me. You think it started here, but it actually goes a lot further. Sometimes it goes to something that seems like nothing at all, but it is the point of departure. And they're showing me that some of you, with a word, with a kind act even, with a show of your heart, with leading your best life, you're inspiring the next generation of greatness, okay? And obliterating what's crumbling already. Okay? When you're done, this is, you know, this is the kind of change that you're going to see. A shocking change, a wonderful new change. The Tower is not always a bad thing. Five of Coins. The Seven of Wands. Remember I said defending yourself. I said the Seven of Wands, right? I said it somewhere. Right. The Five of Coins is feeling alone. I feel for some of you that you have been alone a lot through your lives. You felt like you were a voice in the dark. But I feel that something recently has fired you up, has really taken you out of that. Okay? You're rejoining the world, but you're not just rejoining the world with just like to walk with it. You're actually rejoining the world and changing things, okay? You're defending it. You're like bringing stuff down. This is you. That's you in your power. You haven't resigned yourself to just live in this messed up world. You've actually stood up and taken steps into it. You're walking in power into it, Pisces. Six of Wands. There is something to celebrate, Pisces. It did come out this way. It's not for right away. It's not right now. But definitely, you're going to feel the victory of this. It's going to build. It's going to come. It is definitely going to come your way. I feel that these are together. You see that? It's almost like these same three people are reaching together. You're reconnecting, and then people will notice you. Even if it's not on an international scale, you will get recognition for the beauty, the leadership, and the life you're living. Okay? It's going to bring you a lot of fruition. It's not like you're going to be a shadow in the dark and nobody's going to notice you. I'm just saying that it doesn't need to be on an international scale. It can just be with the people around you. To lead a life that's fruitful and happy and fulfilling. Okay? And that's what you're reaching for, and that's what you're going for. Yeah. You're looking for that harmony. You're looking for that synchronicity, okay, of togetherness, of being together, of I love this, okay? Look at the fire in the apple, the passion and the growth, okay? The abundance. Your passion is going to bring you a lot of abundance. Look at the growth on both, okay? It's really special. Look at the Six of Coins. That beautiful balance between the two of you. I'm having a hard time to express this, Pisces, because I feel like there's so much coming in for you here. I feel like I'm failing to convince you how wonderful this is all going to be for you. I feel like there is no real words for me to tell you how you're going to feel. Like it all falls kind of flat. That this is not something that you can put into words. It is something that you have to sense and feel as you're going. And that's why I'm having a hard time to say anything about this. I just know that you will be standing in your power, and you will feel very powerful. And not in an ego sort of way, just in a, I don't know, finally knowing your place. And like getting up. These two cards, when they came out, that's what it hit me. It's like maybe a lot of times in your life you were sitting there not unknowing how to do things, and now you finally, like, you're ready. You're getting up and going for it. Okay? Alright, so let's get some more. I'm going to take underneath expecting miracles. Okay? Miracles are blossoming in my life. Absolutely. 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 Let's put that there. Let's leave that there. Okay? Expect miracles to happen. I'm going to take the enchanted map of the oracle now. I feel like I'm failing you today, Pisces, but I just don't feel the words are adequate enough to tell you what I see. The message here for me, is what they're telling me, is that they want you to know that wherever you are in your life, and however small you think your contribution is, you will never truly know just how much you have affected somebody or somebodies in their own lives. Okay? So never underestimate your value or your place here in this journey, your part, the role that you had to play. Okay, never ever underestimate this. Never. Because it may seem like you're just leading, you know, your little old life doing nothing. And it will be revealed to you, they're also telling me, but it's going to be when you go to the other realm. They talk about a life, you see your life being shown to you. I never know how to call that, but it's like a life review, I guess. And they will show you exactly the points where you affected things. Okay, into the unknown. This is what I'm talking about here.